Oh, okay. So I was like, what? Also, hello to everyone on stream who can hear me. Yeah, they can only hear me, so I'm just talking into a void right now. Like, going, what the hell do you mean you can't hear me? I'm interrupting all of the music. Everyone in chat's going, what the hell's going on? That's a very rude thing for you to say about our fan base, Angela. I can't believe you would say that.
I said no such terrible things. All I said was that I was getting my Instagram post ready, and then we would be live momentarily. How dare you try to insinuate that I was speaking ill of our beautiful fan base?
Yes.
Also, hello, Melvin, as well as Oliver in chat. Lovely to see you both. Hope you're having a good day so far. We'll be getting started in just one moment. Hello also to Salem.
An excellent start to the stream overall.
Indeed. I'm live with Rogue Trader. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll put it there. We'll do that. Done. Alrighty. Let's switch over to here. And then click into here. Woohoo! Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh, should I turn the desktop audio down a smidge now, or I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drop it a smidge. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. I am, of course, Sister Angela. Although today I'm actually gonna end up being a rogue trader. I'm really excited for this. I've been waiting. Chaos Cultist and I. We both have been waiting for this game to come out. It's co-op, although I don't think I can actually have him control anything until I get a character added into my party. And since I'm just going to be starting with myself,
we'll get there in the
We'll get there, exactly. So
did you turn desktop to -6?
I turned it to -7.
That's fine.
Okay. It's like 7.9. Is that okay?
No, -6, please.
-6.
Because -7.9 is -8.
Got
For those
it.
of us who math the numbers.
That's true. Hold on. There we go. All right, 6.6. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, perfect. All right. Let's dive in. I have been waiting. This is Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, out by Owlcat Game. If you're not familiar with Owlcat Games, you must be new to my channel. I talk about them fairly regularly on the news. Hello!
We never played Pathfinder.
But we've never played the Pathfinder game. But they're the makers of the Pathfinder CRPG, Kingmaker, as well as one of the... I don't remember the other...
Wrath of the Righteous.
Wrath of the Righteous. That's exactly it. Thank you. And they've now released in grand fashion Rogue Trader. Their CRPG based off of the old Fantasy Flight games Rogue Trader system, which is a D100 system, and we're going to dive into it.
But you know what, folks? They aren't going to get the better of us, because we can beat this game, because we already have the rule book.
Exactly! Oh, we're prepared.
We actually have, like, about 2/3 of all of them.
We do. We actually have a really big collection of the Fantasy Flight games systems. Here, hold this.
Okay, I'll hold it on camera since you can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I like how we have a little bit of greening out.
You're no fun.
No, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, because I wanted to bring the gun in. I just needed to pick up the gun first, and then bring me the book. Bring me the book.
You can tell there was absolutely no planning put together on how this was going to go.
No, there wasn't. But the point is we are prepared. We've played Rogue Trader. He's DM'd Rogue Trader. I've played it in a little bit, so I am familiar with the system. And I have the Emperor's guidance to get me through this game, and we're going to make a lot of money. Well, I don't know if we'll actually make a lot of money, but I plan on doing a lot of trades, and I plan on being the most charismatic rogue trader out there. That may not actually be true, but I do have some plans. I did some testing yesterday, a little bit, on what I want to do.
Check on the cat while you're doing character creation.
Okay. While I was doing a little bit of like character creation testing, because I wanted to make sure the game was running properly, that we'd be able to record it okay, everything like that. So I think I know what I'm going to be doing for my Rogue Trader. Let's go ahead and progress on. I'm going to be playing on normal. While I am familiar with the game, I'm not super familiar with it, and I'd like to get through things a little bit more easily, so we're going to go on just normal. That's how we're going to play.
I would also make a point that the Pathfinder RPGs are notoriously painful at higher difficulties.
That was my thought, and I know that Fantasy Flight Games' RPG can be notoriously difficult, especially when you're like at a higher level and things start getting real difficult, like just real tough and everything. So we're going to play on normal. It's fine. It's going to be good. I'm ready. Let's build a character.
I was going to say, they do give you 3 character archetypes that if you just want to start with a pre-gen, they do have that, but that's boring.
That is boring. We don't want to be any of these boring people. I want to make my own character. Alright, so I am going to create a new character. Let's see. I decided that I liked... Where is my portrait that I like? This one. I like this portrait.
I was going to say, are you going to upload a portrait? Or also, how much sugar have you had this morning? Because you are bouncing off the walls.
None, actually. I haven't had any soda yet today.
Impressive.
Yeah. I'm just excited about this game. I'm just excited about the game. Oh, you guys actually can't see the portrait super well because I'm blocking it. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? All right.
You could also upload your own. I'm surprised.
Well, I don't have one ready to go.
You have a million Sister of Battle photos.
I didn't think to prep that.
Ah.
Next time. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to update it.
I told her to prep it yesterday, folks.
He did, and I forgot to because I was busy doing other things that involved my butt. So I didn't make time for it. I am sorry, but I'm going to use this portrait. Because I do like it. I like her red hair and her big, like... It's not a beehive on top. Her big boobs are nice, too. I do like the big boobs. Also, her big bodice. Is that what the bottom of the dress is called? The hoop skirt thingy?
The bodice is the boobs.
Oh, okay. Well, I like her big bodice, and then I like her big butt. Basically, that's
what would be called the skirt.
The skirt, yes. I don't know girls' clothing. Whatever. All right. Anyways, let's go. Oh, nope. We need to fix this appearance. We are going.
She looks like the portrait.
She does, but I don't quite want that full look. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. And I was going to go with... Wow, you skipped way over the ones that I wanted. Thank you.
You clicked on the bar.
I see. Alright, we're going with that one. We're going with that one. We are going to have the palest body type. That is, or the palest skin tone. That is true. For her hair, while I do like her very... Like, it's not quite the same. She just has a messy bun on top of her head. And then she has a crown.
Positional eye, right?
Yeah, so we're going to go with this hair because I like it. We're going to make it this deep red color because they don't have a purple option, those bastards. We're going to go with these eyebrows, and we're going to make...
heresy.
It is heresy. It's very disappointing to me in these 40k games because sometimes they'll give you purple hair options, and it's not purple, it's like a gray. And I'm like...
I'm sure the modders are going to go nuts with this.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they're going to go crazy with the, like, what you can make your Rogue Trader look like. All right, eyebrows and hair match. Tattoo! We are going with, I liked the Mortis, and we're going to make it this sort of purpley color and put it on our left arm, or our right arm. Our right arm, my dominant arm. Then I'm going to give myself a big, beautiful gold Aquila on my forehead because I can.
Cree.
And then I am going to give myself... Where are they? Where are the things that I want? There they are.
Stargate reference because she is just buzzing.
I am buzzing, and oh, you're right. It is a good... It does feel very Stargate, doesn't it? I do like the... Because it feels Jaffa.
Kree. It should be Jaffa Kree. The Tok'ra are a different group.
Okay, yeah, I think...
still Kree. They still Kree, though.
Okay, are they... They're still Kree? Or they still...
No, they still Kree.
They still Kree. What does Kree mean? Was that...
Kree is what was like whatever the writers wanted it to mean. The best translation to it was like enact my will, because it's what in Stargate SG-1 the Goa'uld gods would always say to their Jaffa, like Kree. It was like the go forth and like kill them or enact the plan.
Oh, I wonder if it's you.
Well, no, Jaffa is you.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Jaffa is, you there, or the human.
Human!
but Kree was like the do it.
I see. I
Do
got
the
you.
thing.
This is gonna be my voice. I don't think there's actually that much voice acting in this game, but this is what we're going
Most of
with.
it's at the beginning.
Behold the wrath of madness!
It's good. She's mad. It's honestly the I like the heretic female voice,
Chaos I stride.
but I like the mad female more. She feels a bit more Slaneshian. All right.
Yeah. Mad
Yeah.
female, I think, is just sexy female.
It is. It is. We are going to be from an Imperial world because I want to be basic. I'm going to be a basic bitch. But the main reason is I really want to up Fellowship. Fellowship is my main thing that I want to focus on because I want to be super, super charismatic in this game.
I
So-
want to take a quick moment,
Yes.
if I can, Anne,
Please.
to help explain this game to anyone who's watching who maybe doesn't understand this system yet.
Yes.
We're not going to spend too much time on this, but scroll up to the top of Imperial World for me, please.
Absolutely. There you go.
Actually, give me any other world just because they actually have the stat bonus.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Here you
Yeah.
go. Here's Voidborn.
So basically, this game, as she said before, works on a percentage-based system, and any stat that gets bonuses is good. Any stat that gets negatives are bad, because basically what it means is if you have a strength of, say, 25, you have a 25% chance to succeed at a test.
Yep.
If you have a strength of 50, you have a strength of 50%, you have a 50% chance. It's twice as good. So just think of any bonus as just a percentage-based chance. That's going to be the easiest way to think about it. The thing that's also important to note is here in character creation, there's going to be a lot of talents listed. Go back to Imperial World for us.
Yes.
Those talents are not awarded to you immediately. All that means is as you level up the character, those talents will be available to your character.
And you would get to
Otherwise-
unlock them during when you level up, right?
Yes, they are not part of level 1 characters, and you may never choose to select those talents. So it's just important to know that you won't start with everything listed under talents.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I am going to go with the Imperial world. Now, the Imperial world doesn't get any of these characteristic modifiers because instead...
Well, it does.
Well, it does, but it gets the Humanity's Finest one, which is where you get to put plus 10 in one of your characteristics, except for weapon skill or ballistic skill, which is fine because I'm going to dump that straight into Fellowship, which is my charisma score, basically.
Yep.
For those of you that are more familiar with D&D or even Pathfinder. Doesn't Pathfinder have charisma as well?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of, let's go down here, select Humanity's Finest Fellowship, and continue on our way. Now, I did consider being a crime lord because look at that badass outfit. She looks
cool
majestic, okay? Lovely. However, I'm going to go with noble because the noble also looks awesome. She's got a cool, spin for me. Spin. There we go. She's got a cool, alien hide on her body. Honestly, very reminiscent, now that I think about it, of that one classic rogue trader model that's always in the
Kill team?
no, the other game system, Black Fortress. Blackstone Fortress.
When you say the other game system, I'm like, well, I can think of 20.
I know. I was not very clear there, but we got to it. It's kind of that look, actually, because I'm sure with the male it probably looks even more so like that character. Anyways, going noble. The main reason that I want to do noble is, one, additional pluses to my fellowship, which is great. Also gives me pluses to persuasion, coercion, and intelligence, which I just think are going to be very good. And I also like that the features are you, period, serve me. All of the talents that you can end up picking, and works the same way as previously with the Imperial World selection, right? You don't start with all of these, or do you start with these ones?
No, you do not. So both the talents listed under Homeworld and Origin are what get added to the generic pool of talents that are available for characters through level up.
Cool, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, just to sort of build on what I said earlier about the way that the game system works, I said, strength or intelligence or fellowship are basic stat, chances to succeed at tests. skills then add to that. So for example, with her character, she would take fellowship, which is very high, and then she would add the percentage bonus she also has from her persuasion skill, which might be, 20, 30%, something like that total. You add that together and you end up with a character who has, especially early in the game, a 100% chance to pass tests.
Yes.
Difficulty then gets involved, but let's not worry about that.
Of course. And the main reason also that I like this particular one is this you serve me ability allows me to make one of the people that are with me my servant, and then I get to command them and buff them, which is really cool, which I'm going to be doing to the Chaos Cultist. And it made me laugh, and this just is a great thing that I think speaks to the fact that the devs at Owlcat Games really enjoy this system, enjoy this world, and are really know what they're doing. All of these abilities are called you, period, and then another thing. So this one's you do something, you protect me, you go on, you kill it, and my favorite is you have to double emphasize the you are next. I love all of these. They are fantastic.
Indeed.
Command. All right, now my triumph.
This is the positive thing that your character did before character creation that marked them as somebody special.
I think I'm gonna go with the persuasion
You don't
buff.
have to yell. We're all right here.
Sorry, the music's very loud in my head, and it makes me louder outside because I can't hear myself as well.
Then you can turn them down a little bit because you're screaming at all of us.
Okay, well I'll speak softer. It'll be fine.
Thank you.
So I don't think I want to do the coercion one because I don't want to be a bully specifically. I'm thinking either commerce, but I don't really know what the benefit of the commerce one is going to be because I didn't really think that I'd be buying that much because I thought money was kind of...
You are a trade lord.
I mean,
you
I
don't
am
think commerce is important. You don't think when arguing to negotiate trade treaties between rival governors of different star systems, the ability to understand how tax systems work might be important?
You know what? I like that I would have connections on both sides of the law according to this, so I am going to go with the Illustrious Glory. Previously, when I was doing character creation, I went with the Apex of Brilliance for the persuasion bonus. But you know what? You've made a good point, my dear Seneschal.
They're both minor.
That's fair. All right, and then my darkest hour is, I like the idea of the mysterious tome was discovered by my family. It's a Slaneshian tome, let's be real here, and it's taken a terrible toll on my mind. So I have even less warp knowledge, which will allow me to maybe succumb to heresy down the line. We'll see how this playthrough goes. The other options would be Brand of Shame, so less Imperial lore, which I don't feel like I want, and then, this is me getting drunk, I guess, right?
Yes.
You were kidnapped for ransom, and your captors mistreated you until the moment you were released.
So yes, you got really, really drunk with your captors.
Huh. I don't actually know how often poisons or
Yeah, I don't know. That feels like a dump skill to me, but I
agree.
know.
I think, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take this as a dump skill because I feel like this might actually come up, and this one might actually come up with the lore Imperium and the lore Warp,
Yeah,
but I feel like this might not come up very often.
And it'll be funnier if you get drunk.
It will be. It will be funnier if we get drunk. So you know what? We'll do that. Now,
this is your class.
this is my class. Now, I think I am leaning towards operative, personally. Because I like the idea of either being able to do an assassin, a bounty hunter, or a grand strategist. Officer is the master tactician and vanguard. Let's see, warrior gets assassin, vanguard, and arch militant, and soldier gets...
Yeah, so warrior is more of the literally you're the big strong guy who goes out there, whereas soldier is a bit more you serve within a military hierarchy.
Got it.
So soldier, I don't know how much it would matter in this game, but soldier would be more like piloting skills and such in the tabletop game, whereas warrior would be more hit guy with sword.
Got it, okay.
Every class, though, does have benefits in space combat.
That makes sense. I'm just looking at what the, I've gone into the archetypes,
I can see.
tactics. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot I was streaming to you. I forgot that I was doing both. Yeah, because I think I'm leaning towards Grand Strategist as my, like, second tier.
I think leader, buffer character always makes sense.
Yeah. Do you think it'd be better for Operative then, or Officer?
Whichever one you want.
I'm gonna go Operative. I feel like Bounty Hunter could be the direction I go.
Okay.
Arch Militant, though, does kind of sound fun. What does this do? I'm just looking real quick to see what Arch Militant
They kill things.
They do kill things. Okay, I'm not going to be really built for that, so probably not.
Yeah, I was going to say, you haven't built your character at all to be a soldier. You built them much more to be an officer first, maybe an operative.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I do think because Master Technician...
You're a noble who, like, is smart and just sits at a table with, like, miniatures, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That is exactly what I am. All right, we'll go officer. All right, perfect. And next.
All right, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I was speaking about before. So on the left side of the screen, you can see the base stats. So her fellowship, she has a 45% chance to succeed at any charisma, interacting with people test. But that would normally be a persuasion test if she was trying to get them to do something. So she would then add 50 to that 45%, 95% chance to succeed. And yeah, so that's the core understanding of the game right there.
Absolutely. Now, I feel I've got 30 points to spend.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I want to go a little bit more into fellowship and maybe just get myself up to 50. Oops. Okay, yeah. So it's doing it 5 at a time.
Yeah.
Understood.
So yeah, it's important to get certain skills up to a higher tens digit, because oftentimes the first or the tens digit, depending on how you want to refer to it, will provide bonuses. So for example, melee weapon attacks get a bonus based on the first digit in strength, which means a strength 30 character does 1 less damage than a strength 40 character.
Yes.
I would recommend putting either weapon skill or ballistic skill, probably ballistic skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ballistic skill, I think.
Yeah, just because you do want to have 1 combat skill.
I agree. Do you think I should... I already have a plus in this, like, just naturally, so I could remove that and spread this up somewhere else, but...
So, agility is used in defense, so it's used for, like, dodging out of the way of shots, so it's good for almost everybody. Intelligence is good because when you click on it...
Yeah.
Click on it.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. You see all the skills on the right side that it affects.
Yes, I see.
But if you're not planning on doing any of those, and if any of the characters in your class are better at logic or lore, they will do the test instead. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and leave intelligence where it is, because that one's already buffed by, I think, just my origin. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put it into agility to start raising that, because I do think defense is probably something I'm going to want to have a bit of.
Very good.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So fellowship at 50, perception at 40, because I want to be able to... Well, this only affects the one thing, is awareness?
It only affects awareness, but you roll awareness a lot.
Okay. That I thought I would, and I want to be able to perceive things. I mean, I assume I'll eventually get...
intelligence has a lot of stats tied to it, yes, but they are mostly lore points, not hard game points.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well then, in that case, I think I'm pretty satisfied with my character build. Let's...
Select your void ship.
I want to get my fancy one. I think this is the one...
sword, isn't it?
Is the sword class, is that the one we got for,
DLC?
The DLC?
You know what, I'll check.
Because I actually don't remember which one it was now. I know one of them was. I thought it was the Firestorm, because it's bigger and fancier.
You would think that.
Yeah, it's slightly larger.
Give me a moment.
I know, I am. I'm reading the Von Valancian.
Very hyper.
I am. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so hyper. I think I'm just very excited about the game.
Yeah, for some reason Steam does not want to open. Oh, yep, it just crashed. Weird.
It's had too much. I'm here.
Sorry, you like cut off mid-sentence, and I was like, did my computer crash?
No, your computer's fine. Your computer's absolutely fine.
Like scaring me over here.
Hello, Tarantuhala. Welcome to the stream. We're getting ready to play some Rogue Trader. I've gone through building a character. I'm just down to the portion where I need to pick my frigate, and I can't remember which of these is my fancy one that I got for buying the, like...
It's the sword.
It's the sword? Okay, perfect. Then this...
Wait, fire... No, wait. Okay, it has the wrong photo on the Steam page, so it says it is the Firestorm. You are correct.
Okay.
But in the image...
It shows the sword class?
It shows the white wedge on the front.
Weird!
Yeah.
As opposed to the big eagle?
Yep.
I do like the big eagle. We're going with the Firestorm. Alright, that is my ship. I don't...
It's just aesthetics, that's all it is.
Oh, is it? Okay, I was like, what is... Oh, I can change the name of it.
Yep.
What should I call it?
This is your story.
Well, I mean, we are the Hobby Night channel, so we'll call it Hobby... How, what's
The Hobby Hammer.
The Hobby Hammer! I love it. The Hobby Hammer. Apply! Yes! Perfect. Alright, next. Here is my beautiful Rogue Trader. My name is not going to be Rogue Trader, though. Rogue Trader. I mean, that would make probably all the dialogue very, entertaining.
Introducing Rogue Trader.
Rogue Trader. We're gonna put my name in there. Mick. I'm thinking of a last name.
McFellatio.
You got it. Did I spell that right? F-E-L...
No, wait. It has to be Latin-y. It has to be Latin-y.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, give me a Latin-y version then.
Okay, what is, like, the Latin version?
Oh, look.
Well, the building would be the Fellatiatorium.
The Fellatiatorium!
You can take it from there.
Oh no, I can't. I don't know. I'm not
yes,
good.
You can.
I'm not good with coming up with names.
I already gave you names. It's up to you.
Okay. Okay. You know what? There we go. We'll call her Angela Panzer Faustine. Is it Faustin or Faustine?
Faustine.
It's Faustine.
This is the freaking like son of Frankenstein argument.
Okay, I'm applying this name. There we go.
It's Panzer Faustine, damn it.
Faustine. All right, my toughness sucks. My commerce is fantastic.
Your toughness is 30, but yeah.
Oh no, sorry. My carouse. My drunkenness. My ability to get drunk is high. All right, I think I'm happy with this. She's beautiful. My portrait's great. I might update that later if I can for a picture of me, but let's go. Let's start this bitch. Are you ready, everybody? Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
100%. Press a button. I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Servitors!
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, they have very large 3D printers.
Very large 3D printers. Oliver, I'm glad. I'm so glad that you also share my hype. I love the stained glass. There I am. Look at me. I am amazing.
Yo, dog.
Yo. All right.
Place for contemplation.
The man
has the best view of the cathedral from here.
I didn't expect voice acting.
Yeah, a lot of the early stuff does have voice acting, and I can't hear her audio, folks. So you will need to tell me when you want me to read a character dialogue.
I will tell you. You are in dialogue. Here you can learn about your current events, influence, the characters you are speaking to.
Oh, please don't read every tutorial.
I understand. All right.
I've already played this game a little bit.
I have. All right. An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. Do I want to say that he is it is an awe-inspiring sight, or do I want to be like, do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? I could be a bitch to him. I mean, I assume I was summoned here for a reason. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it's enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. I like that answer.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice.
He's gonna offer me advice.
Of your own well-being, you should frame your
I'm
thoughts
reading
with
the
greater
dialogue right now.
piety. Demonstrating such
He's
a lack
reading
of
to me.
care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
It's alright, Conrad. I know that you're a tutorial guy, so I can shoot my shit with you. I merely criticize the talentless architects of this place, nothing more.
I understand, but the particularities of my craft have made me a perceptive individual, capable of seeing through to the root of things. Unlike millions of his devout servants. Trust me, your words could easily be interpreted a different way, especially by one inclined to do so.
Well, then I think they're just trying to find a way to be offended.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
He bows his head and focuses his attention on me. Because I am awesome. Oh, oh my god, I can get my full name. I am Duchess Angela Panzerfaustine Eos Venerian de Val of Calix. You may call me Your Grace.
That was kind of what the line said.
A
Listen,
noble of the Imperium. It's been
I can read sometimes.
You added some like
Letters? Probably.
consonants in there, yeah.
That's probably true. Sorry, I just like to bully this guy, partially because I have played a little bit of this, and I think I remember who he is. Thank you for subscribing, Pure Ecstasy 1. Welcome to the channel. And Tarantula, I'm glad that your 400 spiders and you are both ready. That's fantastic. Are they all, I hope, like in my head, they're all just watching the screen with you. Some on your shoulders, some on your head, some hanging down from like webs above you. I don't know if tarantulas make webs, but you know what? Probably not. Anyways, I'm going to continue.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden
Oh, the
of
Emperor.
heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Alright, I have a lot of options. Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here? Well, I think he kind of just told me that, but we could get more details. You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities? Tell me about the ones whose ship I have found myself. You say I'm to be of the Rogue Trader's heirs, so there's another candidate. I could find out about my competition, who I will slay.
I think you can go through all of these except for number 6. Like, in a lot of conversations...
Yes.
Especially when you have this many options, it will be kind of obvious, but it has that old Fallout style of dialogue or Mass Effect where as long as you don't choose the one that pushes the story forward, you can come back to this menu.
Okay, that makes total sense to me. I am going to kind of start from the top then. Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service.
Wow, that opens up a huge encyclopedia.
Yeah, you open the wiki.
Alright, and why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here specifically?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor.
Oh, okay, that's really cool, Tarantula Hall. I didn't actually realize that they made webs still. I was like, I've never actually seen, like, in any media, tarantulas, like, hanging down from a spindle off of a web or anything. So I was like, do they even do that? Awesome. Alright.
Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium. But from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
I cannot wait to be called Lord Captain. It's gonna be great. You have a curious title. Tell me about your responsibilities.
Plainly, I am the head of the network of spies
that makes sense.
and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals.
Ooh.
I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Excellent. And now tell me about this ship.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind
And-
her back.
I'm not-
Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a
It
woman
shall
of
be
immense
mine.
power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both.
I mean, you don't know
qualities.
that. There might be other people.
It's true. It's true. Alright. Well then, can you tell me about the other heir, please? So that I may crush him beneath my
And you
boot?
will meet him soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Cunard, I feel like you're being very unhelpful here to me.
Well, my
so-
name is Conrad, not Cunard. So maybe if you got that correct,
Oh, it's
I would
Conrad?
actually tell. No, it's Conrad.
Conrad. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that what I said? What did I say? Conrad?
You
Conrad?
said Cunard.
Cunard? Oh. Conrad! How dare you not give me the information I need? Alright, fine. Well, then I guess I can't... It's weird that I can ask those again, but I assume he's going to say the same
They're
things.
important, that's why. Yeah.
I see. I assume you had some goal then when you came to find me. Let's address
But
that,
of
please.
course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora.
How the fuck didn't you just say that
I
at the
imagine
beginning?
you have many questions for your patron.
Testing you.
And I'm sure she
Rude.
has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
Someone clearly needs to then genetically modify them so that they can have thicker webs, and then they can hang their little fat bodies upside down. That would be cute. All right.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation.
Edelthrad.
Let us join them then.
All right, let us join the Lord Captain and Edelthrad. By the right of blood, rogue trader Theodora von Valencia desires to personally... Oh, okay. I need to follow...
Yeah, that's just your journal updating. You can hit J to open it if you ever need to.
Got
Camera
it.
controls are WASD, but you can also do that. You can also use Q and E to rotate.
Got it. Look at all the people! Look at all the aesthetics!
A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood. A resource of incredible value aboard a void ship.
Nice.
I
Look at
can
the...
handle those.
Okay, look at the cool game that they're playing. Do you know what that is? Is it like chess?
Yes, it's called Regicide.
Oh, it's Regicide! That's awesome! The
That
warp jump...
was surprisingly uneventful. The one a couple of cycles ago now, that was tough. The delirium took hold of so many, and the witch was up to her old tricks again.
The witch? Oh my gosh, there's a witch?
Yes.
Have you heard? Apparently the lower decks got a big influx of new blood after the last on-world resupply. Is there some pestilence spreading through the crew, and that's why we had to make up the shortfall. Last time it was blue leprosy.
Leprosy.
Oh, blue leprosy. I've read that as an I for some reason, not an L. Blue leprosy that culled our ranks. Blue leprosy? What the fuck does that mean?
It's like a blue waffle, but leprosy. Do not Google that.
I don't want to Google that.
I'm glad you don't know what that is. Don't Google it.
I'm not going to. I'm terrified.
It's a medical condition. It is not pretty.
Oh. The sacred
The sacred mechanism has been interfered with without due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled.
No! Terrible. That's awful. What are you looking at?
Lay people interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine's spirits. In the name of the Omnisire, refrain from any profane acts.
Okay, I will refrain from profane acts. Hello, noble guest.
How long do we have to wait for an audience? How many days has it been already?
How long do we have to wait for an audience? How many days has it been already?
Yeah, but a lot of the NPCs will just
We'll
say
just
the
repeat
same
the same thing.
if they're a group and they have the same name.
This lady is having a time.
Yep.
May his will strengthen my heart. May my humble... Hold on, lady. May my humble deeds be for the benefit of humanity. What is this actually, though?
A candlelit altar with a copy of the 2,348th volume of the Lex Imperialis, the Codex of the Sacred Laws of the Imperium, originally authored by Lorgar of the Word Bearers.
Wait, what? Really?
Yep.
Should we not be using that then?
Yeah, well, remember how the Imperial Creed was originally the Emperor is not a god?
Yeah.
And it became all about the Emperor being a god. That's because
because of Logar's texts? They found it and...
The Lexum Divinicus was influenced heavily by the writings of Lorgar and his authors.
I have not actually read that much about the Word Bearers, and I know we've watched a few lore videos.
The First Heretic is a good book.
Okay, maybe we should get that on audiobook or something and listen to it at some point. Do you already have that one? Okay, cool. Maybe we should listen to it then. Hello, Conrad. I'll get your name correctly one day. Let's open this door. Cutscene.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around.
Look at the Lehman rooms!
The Lord Captain.
I would love to look around your trophy room. Will these trophies become mine? Can I have a Lehman Russ? Do I already have a... Oh! Okay, well, the servitors seem to have broken.
The servitors have gone berserk!
Curse my inability to run.
Curse it!
Oh,
You have been ambushed. Welcome to combat.
My god. Alright, let's start the battle.
Alright, this game has a bit of XCOM logic to it.
Okay.
Which basically means once you have begun...
Yep, start the battle.
The left side of the screen has the initiative tracker. As portraits reach the bottom, they will then act. So Conrad, you got me saying it now. Conrad will now go next.
Excellent. Alright, and now I get to move. Alright, What's
important to remember here is that if you fire a weapon, your movement stops.
Understood.
So that's what I mean by it's a little bit XCOM-y. So you want to kind of make sure that you do all your movements before you actually attack. Abilities you can use.
Okay. Can I make Conrad my servant?
Yes, you can.
You serve me.
Yes, you can still move.
All right. And
now,
then
you notice the yellow dots next to the abilities?
Yes, I do.
Those are your action points, and every ability has a cost, and you can see it previewed there.
Got it.
Now, the problem you will have just right now is he is not technically an ally.
I understand. That's fine. I'm just gonna go over here and stand behind this peasant.
I think it's
Actually,
a good idea.
can I get behind? Can I just go over here?
It won't give you any bonus cover, but yes, you could.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna go here and be behind this peasant. Oh, I might actually even be able to still fire at him. Okay,
It
cool.
will.
Pistol shot. Let's do that.
And it will preview the damage.
All right, excellent.
50% chance.
Let's do it.
You have to right-click to confirm.
I think I thought I did because I shot and I missed.
Oh, is that? Oh, sorry, my
Yeah,
frame rate's kind of low.
No, it's okay. I missed that shot. All right, I think I am done now because I don't think I have any more action points available. Correct? Is that? Am I?
You have action points, but you have nothing else you can do with them.
Okay, because I can't fire again. That's grayed out. I can only do that
You can
once,
only
right?
attack once. Yeah, you could actually. You have the action points. You could use it to reload that one bullet into the gun.
You know what? Let's do it.
Let's
Done.
see.
All right, and then end turn. Let's do it. Wow, you're so much closer than me. Oh, good job, crew officer number 2. No, you drew him over here. That was not what I wanted. God damn it. I mean, at least you took that hit for me.
He has been analyzed.
He has. All right, I have an 85% chance.
Because the peasant actually was decreasing your chance to hit because he was.
Because I was shooting through him. Okay, that makes sense. All right, and then right. Oh no, so right clicking cancels it.
My bad.
Left click is what I want to do.
Right.
All right, perfect, perfect. And then I'm gonna not move because I already shot.
You fired.
Yes. Yay! Good job. I can scarcely believe it.
Believe it on a day
Suspiciously
like
poor
this.
timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the road
You have to
trader
read
and
all of
their
your
heirs
dialogue. Let me
are
get the
gathered
guys.
here.
Oh yeah, I will
I've
let you.
blocked
He's
all
speaking though,
passages
so.
between the
I'm
upper
not
and
reading.
lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
I don't like the way that you paused dramatically there, Conrad. All right, we have destroyed the out-of-control servitors. Now we need to talk to Theodora.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's
You're
safety,
abandoning me?
I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally.
It's at the end of this corridor.
I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform
I
on
understand.
your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Well, thank you, Conrad. Can I loot any of these people?
Hit tab.
One step at
No.
a time, amidst the madness.
Ooh, but I can look at things.
Yes. The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force.
I'm so smart.
Tarantula sentry gun constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct in the manufactorums of Kiava Gamma. Lehman Russ battle tank, reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor, the first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortex Chaton.
All right, can I talk to this servant? He's hard at work. Oh man, he doesn't even want to look up at me. He's so afraid. All right, can I look at the cool artifacts?
They will see. Oh,
Yes.
yes. They all.
You have to click on them though.
Ah, I see.
A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible on the surface.
Oh my god, very Slaneshian.
Lies beyond.
A
A
black,
black
sh- oh, go ahead.
shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact.
Okay, that's definitely Necron.
A massive golden amalgam interspersed with sparkling particles.
Probably from the warp.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hues, as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock.
This is that sea stone that Luffy can't touch.
A strange object that resembles sea coral. This
Oh shit, maybe this is actually it.
forest surface is something. Is pitted, a sign that has been underwater.
I will admit, they actually disappear kind of faster than I feel like I can read.
Well, you keep moving your cursor around, that's why they're closing. A gray-green crystal with...
No, they just go. They just
gray
close.
crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact.
Yeah. Alright, let's go down. Open this door, gentlemen, with your las guns. Hello, everybody. Crew officer, do you have anything important to say? You look kind of like the Joker.
Fail.
Do you see that he kind of looks like he's got Joker paint on his face?
He's Voidborn, honey. Don't be racist.
Oh, okay.
I am the rogue thread.
He's never seen a star.
I'm so sorry. Alright, well, let's go down here. Run across. Ooh. This is not voice acted, and I know this one's the guy, so if you'd like to take control...
This is simply a rational lady, Theodora, says the man dressed in peculiar garb, his voice tight with tension, his face, half of which is covered by thin skin, is twisted in a grimace of displeasure and disbelief. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide, practically an admission of heresy.
An admission of heresy? Theodora, the tall, gray-haired woman, pins him with her gaze, her cybernetic flashing crimson, then suggests an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation, no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do, Aeon?
What will you do with Aeon 6, Edelthrod?
Aeon 6, thank you. Edelthrod. I am going to survey the room. Your first... Oh, go ahead. You can read it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
She told me she wanted me to read this stuff.
I do want him to help me read some things, so absolutely, please go.
Your first impression of Edelthrod, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants and bone, the nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tick, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form.
Awesome. Also, thank you, Damien, for calling out the fun cosplay that I have. I do have my Sister of Battle dress on, and I even have, I mean, it's heresy, but I do have a Nurgle blessing on me as well. Because I haven't decided if I'm going to be full Imperium or go a little chaos with this. Also, Sailor's Eyeball, you're absolutely right. It's just like XCOM with a lot of misses.
In stark contrast to Edelthrod, Theodora von Valencius's features appear as if they were carved from marble. Eternal and indestructible, head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrod.
My gosh.
Behind the two of them, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate, and the other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manner of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. The dry female voice and the powerful feeling of being watched force you to look at Theodora. The rogue traitor is looking straight at you, and her gaze, like herself, is predatory and oppressive. Angela Panzerfastein, approach and give me your answer. My passive skill tests.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Aeon 6, a new world on the fringes of the Chronos Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining, you see.
Okay.
The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical, quote, underworld spirits, end quote, that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install one extractor to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisonous treasure?
Alright, I have quite a few options. I have a Lore Xeno Succeeded option. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship. Those heretics! I could also say there are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Aeon 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. I don't know if she's going to want to spend psychers. I think they're kind of rarer and valuable because you don't really get to have them very often because a lot of them get sacrificed to the God Emperor, you know, for his daily meals. So that might not go over super well. I'm leaning towards the Xeno one, but let's check out the ones that don't have anything tied to them. I definitely do not want to say number 3. Why should I concern myself with making this decision? Well, because she fucking asked you to, and you're trying to prove herself that you're going to be the better candidate. So, yeah, I'm not going to be not going to be rude to her. Also, her whispers dude told me not to be rude. What was the other thing that he said? Don't be rude and don't be
Disrespectful.
Was it just disrespectful? Okay.
She runs a tight ship. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. These reports of spirits certainly sound like evidence of heresy. However, I would put my interests first, no matter what means I would have to use. The riches of Aeon would be mine. That also seems a little bit like it could be seemed wasteful. And we also I mean, we do know that there's a lot there, but like, is it going to be worth those resources though? And then Aeon 6 must be purged for the good of the Imperium. I shall exterminate the heretical belief and otherworldly powers that rule the native apostates. And then I like the last one. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. That's incompetence.
Playing an idiot was probably a funny playthrough of this.
Oh, I imagine so. Like, actually just being, like, full-on, like, complete moron.
Because you don't have to play a noble and all that. You know, you can come from, like, some scum background. Be like, I don't want to do this. Help.
I don't want to do this. Ah!
That'd be funny.
I would... Okay, I'm leaning towards... It's not going to be purged. I'm not going to purge it. I think I'm going to go with the Xenos option, actually. I would verify that they aren't Xeno worshippers.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Fair enough.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you, Angela Panzer Faustine, are simply unaware of their existence.
I am going to be the better woman here and say we are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become any one of our status to engage in petty feuds? I could also just tell him to shut his fucking face, or he'll live to regret the consequences.
Yes.
Do I think that she would enjoy the assertion, or do you think she... Because, like, he actually shares the last name of her more deliberately, right?
I don't think she would open threats between her command officers on deck.
I agree. So I'm going to tell him that I could insult him. Do I want to insult him? No, I'm just going to tell him that we shouldn't be engaging in feuding. I'm going to be the better person here. I'm going to be above him.
Even among his flock, not all of a piece, Angela Panzer Faustine. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you are sorely... Go ahead.
I believe I gave you an assignment on the ship. Explain to me, then, why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I forgot the time.
He bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing me another look, because he's a jerk and I'm going to murder him. I don't know if that's possible, but my plan, if I can. you wish your surname was Panzer Faustine? You know what? You could legally change it to that if you wanted to.
Oh, Angela, why are you here?
Why am I here? There are questions I wish to have answered. I do not know yet. I hope you will clarify that. Was it not you who sent for me? I feel like that's presumptuous. There are questions I wish to have answered.
You're direct and I approve, but you will have to wait. There is something I want you to understand first.
What is it, my dear?
My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo Ascaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of Humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic, the warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Excellent. Alright, let me hit continue. There we go.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of explored space. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Angela Panzer Faustine, are one of those with the von Valancius blood in their veins.
Me?
And a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I mean, I already know that there are other heirs. I am ready to take on this sacred purpose.
Oh, yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
She doubts me? Guys, we gotta change her mind. We gotta prove ourselves to Lady Theodora.
Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of the warrant. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful, if not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. She sighs and looks away pensively for a moment. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Voitvia served me for many years, before he made his mistake.
Wait. One of? Does this mean, did I hear you say that correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you? Fascinating.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly. And as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory, or it used to be at least.
Okay, one of us, does that mean there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, and you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthred may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
Oh, well, fancy. Alright, if you were satisfied with Ethelthred, then what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? I feel like that's rude to say.
Yeah.
I mean, she clearly sees something in me. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now?
The entire time, I imagine you still have that glass of wine in your hand.
Yeah, I walk around with that. That's like a, it's my stress ball.
The Voxcaster affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is unintelligible noises. Theodora winces and shuts off the transmission before giving you an imperious nod. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of warp space, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Navigator, translation. What are these things you speak of? Hello, I have never played Warhammer 40k and I'm not familiar with these things. Although I do like that they've at least put this in here for people who may not have played the game before.
I mean, there will be people.
Yeah, absolutely. An incident took place in the officers' deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
That's so. Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be that the warp is playing tricks on us in spite of the Geller field. Or perhaps there was something to all the stories and the ship is possessed after all. Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
No. Abelard. Abelard? Is that his name?
Abelard?
Abelard? Okay, I like that more. I don't like it. Abelard! Such heresy. Oh, sorry, hearsay. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira, eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. She turns to you. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cognitors, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak. Spectres dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. Where is this ship headed?
The Reichad system, the domain of Rogue Trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Only 3 rogue traders exist in the Cronus Expanse, and each of them possess resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Valencius in surpassing both of them in influence and splendor.
Ooh, that would be very, very nice.
I set the course for Reichad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet praise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Got it. Alright, what are my current responsibilities, my dear?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrod. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
You got it. Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself a worthy heir.
Don't be a suck-up. You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants. I will draw conclusions when an opportunity to prove yourself arises. As for when you will be granted that opportunity, only the God Emperor knows that.
Fair enough. I have no more questions then.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It's possible that the chance to prove yourself may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Yay! I love being able to present myself as a great opportunity for candidate. Oh boy, those are cultists. Oh boy.
I had to bring cultists on board.
You know what? To prove myself.
Rose.
Well.
All right. I think this is a good time to take a short break and get me into the game, because while you don't have another party member yet, you will soon enough.
Okay, excellent. I think that is fantastic sounding.
So let's go ahead and just, take a break. It's 12:06. We'll be back at 12:15.
I think that sounds great. Yes, I think we'll be back at 12:15, everybody, and we'll continue with our campaign in Rogue Trader. Be back soon.
So we have. Sorry, folks. Be right back.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Let me actually get back to where all the enemies are. Where all of the enemies are. Hello! Are you here?
Hello.
Oh, good.
Yes,
good.
I am.
You
It's
are.
funny. She kept asking me to like speak, and I'm like, I'm unmuted on stream. I can't speak right now.
I forgot. I forgot that he was unmuted on stream because he's coming in.
So I'm
through
yelling
the
that
desktop.
across the house, and she's ignoring me. I'm hearing my own echo come through Discord. So I'm like, well, the microphone hears me.
The microphone does hear you. Oh my goodness. All right, sorry about that. All right, are you ready? We've been ambushed. The battle begins. We got a bunch of dudes over here. Let's buff people, hopefully.
Good work, Abelard.
Reduced to dust.
Oh my god, absolutely brutalized that
Two
person.
down,
Oh!
3 down already.
I like him. I like him a lot. Oh my god!
Mort missed a bunch, unfortunately.
He did.
Yeah, that was a melted gun.
That was amazing. Alright, it's my turn. I am going to, I think come over here. No, I don't want to move yet. I actually want to... Can I command Theodora?
Yes.
None... I would. She hasn't gone yet, so it might benefit.
That's presumptuous of you.
It is. Alright, so I am going to move here, and that will give me some good range, I think, on people.
War is my muse.
Alright, and I got a 95% on this person, and then actually a 38 on the person behind him, so maybe I'll get both.
Wicked.
Nope, just the one, but that works. That works. I like it.
Yeah, that does work. So it's like if you kill the first one, it then rolls for the person behind them.
Okay, very cool. And then voice of command. The officer forces an ally to fully push themselves, increasing their characteristic by plus 15 for 1 round.
You still have no allies yet.
That's true, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn then. These guys are so much better at dodging than the last people we fought with.
Well, these are the rogue trader and her retinue.
That's true, you're right.
Just
Seems
a
very
minor
silly that
setback.
these heretics would come after the rogue trader herself.
Well, they gotta take the bridge.
I guess so. Eh, you're right, you're right.
Pain and duty go hand
No!
in hand.
They hit him.
That guy
Rude.
just misses by standing there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dramatically stand here and I'll
She's
be
doing that
missed.
anime thing where she tilts her head.
Good evening, RMP1186. Hello.
I just
Hope you
realized
have-
she has 205 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Morton has 226.
Mort. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Dang. Well, they aren't dying then. I'll just leave it to them. Positive effect. Your character has received a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects enhance your character's capabilities and combats in some way to learn. Okay, thank you.
So she gave you a buff that gives you a plus 50% chance to hit with your gun.
Ooh, nice. Well then, I'm gonna come... Where are there people to shoot? He's behind cover. He's behind cover. Let's see if we can hit... Yeah.
Oh, I can ping. I figured out how to ping.
That's
Are you
great, I
seeing
heard it. Do it one more time? Oh, yes, I do see it. I do see it.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I'm gonna go, let's see, 38, 38, 38. Alright, they're all low, but we'll try. Nope, missed.
You shot into a wall.
I did. I was hoping maybe I'd get, like, I was at a good angle for him. You know what, at least they're as good of a shot as I am.
Yes, at least you all suck.
Brace
Yeah.
yourself, Abelard. I took care of
There
this
we go.
one.
Abelard's making you look bad.
He is. I mean, to be fair, Mort's making me look pretty bad, too. Why did that man turn in, like, he was on fire and then became electricity? You saw that,
Who
right?
understands the mysteries of Melta?
Apparently not I. Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to transport line. Do not let a single horse son survive. Didn't bat an eye even when that scum burst into deck. Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. She looks at the box in her hand. All you can hear is lifeless static. The incident with the rampaging servitors may be connected to what is transpiring now. Possibly. Quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartments and try to assess the situation. What are your orders, my dear? Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Archmilitant requires aid. And be quick about it. You got it, my dear. I will do this for you. Where did Mort go? He went, like, ahead this way, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, before we run off, is it tab to show who I can talk to? I have tools that will allow me to check the status of the distant compartments out of the Vox contact, but we have to wait for Mort's results first. Alright, so they are going to be hanging out here. Cannot loot anybody. Will I eventually be able to loot, or is that just not a thing? Okay.
Yes, very soon.
This is a dead end?
Mm-hmm. Okay, wrong way then.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Oh, I recommend going this way.
Going, this over here, the opposite side?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Yes, I see. I see where your ping was.
If you hit M, it brings up your map.
Oh, thank you. Cool. It's a big freaking ship.
So, yeah, it's either this way or the opposite way, I'm not sure.
Got it.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Do you hear
What?
my character?
No, I don't, I'm afraid.
She's just like, one step at a time amidst the madness.
Good shot, Mort.
I am here to help. Oh,
Thank
it's...
Providence you are alive and well. Always on time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together.
I think he is.
What? Did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. Situation report. Oh, you're here. Never mind.
You are taking too long. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Vox net is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I was eating a chip. Hold on.
I'm so sorry.
I have not yet received word from the Enginarium regarding any Geller field failures. But communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only box cast from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officers' deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this was an organized mutiny.
Mutiny? But who would attempt a mutiny here in the warp? A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed? Execute the traitors, every last one of them. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop the wave from spreading. If this is indeed a severe case of warp madness, then this situation is dire. It does seem weird to have somebody want to do mutiny in the middle of the war.
Not if they're chaos.
I mean, I guess that's true. Alright, well, I think we should probably... Yeah, I'm going to lean towards the... Let's help people. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. I have the means to do both things at once. Her expression changed in the flash of her eyes ominously. Edelthrad. I struggled on your name, sorry, it gets stuck in my throat. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship, is that... Oh, he's a psyker? A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than the whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. Oh, I didn't realize he was a psyker.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movement is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Saul. To last. To last?
Where did you get Saul from?
I moved where the S and the L were in the word. And the Sister of Battle, you say. Both are to remain at my side. Arch militant with me. I must go to my study. It appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Angela Panzerfastein. Theodora glances at you thoughtfully.
If I may, Lord Captain. His voice is soft and cautious. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
No wonder he was so, like, parchment-skinned. Alright, we need to find the whereabouts of this heir. Alright. Then it is settled. Angela Panzerfastein, find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him, this elevator leads to the restricted compartments, such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? I hear and obey, Lord Captain. I shall do everything in my power. I cannot promise that I won't lose our dearest heir somewhere along the way. Well, that's not good. I shall do everything in my power. Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come!
Yes, rogue traders don't take well to I'll do my best. They take well to I'll do it.
Very well. I know that for the future.
Similar to when we're planning things and I'm like, will you do this?
You know what? Fair. That's a good point. Look at us run.
Together. Are you ready to head to 18? It's a long walk, and you don't even have the proper gear.
I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in the front and shield me from potential threats. I'm not going to tell him that. You had better not fail me. The Lord Captain made it clear relying on you is fraught with risk. I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that's no longer relevant.
With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by the unbearable gut-wrenching pain. What the fuck? Conrad!
If it works on Goldberg, it's good enough to work on you.
How dare he attack me?
I promise you a special destiny, Angela. It is time to fulfill it.
He's gonna sacrifice me to chaos.
Not exactly.
Well. Very well. Let's see what Conrad has in store for us, shall we? Waiting for you. There you go. Oh my god, I am on the ground. Excuse you, did you just step on me? You cultist bastard.
Be gentle with our guest.
Oh, we have voice acting again.
I know, I'm in the game.
Oh, I forgot you can hear it now, sorry.
And for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
You! Two-faced scum! Are you the one behind this mayhem?
How perceptive of you.
I have a high perception
I'll
score.
help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warring Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power.
Sorry, Theodora.
The sacred
Theodora.
Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel? I am going to insult this man, because he is supposedly of her blood in the same way that I am, but I guess not. Let's insult him.
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind.
He's mutated.
The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What a sorry, pathetic excuse do you have for your apostate, you sordid, wretched piece of Grox shit!
Okay, let's redo that line, but let's read it.
Okay, what sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy? Apostasy. Yep. You sordid, wretched piece of Grox shit!
There you go.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
And the God Emperor shall smite you for it!
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Von Valencia's watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Rude! Fight the voice in your head. Get out! I am not your puppet. Let's see. The blade flashes in the dim light and a drop of blood appears on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispering begins to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. I will not be your puppet!
The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gate looming in the center of the chamber.
No, I refuse. No, I'm walking too easily. I should be struggling. Look at me struggle.
In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises.
I'm gonna examine the device. I don't have a good score for it, but I'm gonna examine it. I don't know if that's gonna, like, kill me or not, but we'll find out. We succeeded!
Carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect it might be some kind of archaeotech relic.
Archaeotech? That's exciting. I gained 20 experience for that.
The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with a sharp metallic fang with fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background.
Oh, well, okay.
A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voitvia wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind.
Alright. I am gonna look for anything that could be used as a weapon.
You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon, but your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Nary a broken panel or protruding piece of rebar in sight.
How dare this woman keep her ship in good order. Let's examine the Sentinel one more time.
This servitor looks noticeably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure that the service life of this unit would be much longer than the ordinary automatons.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna look back. I think this is just like looking over at the dude, right?
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Alright, well I guess I got no other choice now but to place my hand in the Sentinel's maw.
The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your arm, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath? Maybe even close your eyes and pretend that none of this ever happened.
Oh.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. Is it the Sentinel? The cogitator? Is it the figment of your weary mind? It's... whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say yes. Yes, I do require assistance, because considering I think I'm having my, like, blood drained from the thing that's trying to help me.
Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled into your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Ooh, good.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Sick. Defense protocols begin. Oh.
There is still another way.
Yeah, he's a psyker.
That makes sense. Alright, by the right of blood, I need to check the warrant chamber.
There will be no peace.
Go in, make sure it's alright.
Ah! What is this? The enormous gate matches the importance of the thing they are protecting. The massive doors are made of heavy metal. Alright, excellent.
Impregnable. But look at the warrant!
Woo! It's huge! Oh my god, it's really big!
Yeah.
Can we actually read any of it? Oh my god, it actually is text. Something and tools.
They repeat. I see the word Summer Guild hymn repeated multiple times.
I also think it might be in multiple languages.
Hmm.
Interesting. Fascinating. Alright, let's look at it. Let it be known that by my will and by the true word of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the war. Oh, okay. The paragon of humanity, unbroken advisory to walk bravely first into the darkness and unite the blah blah, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly in the reins of the fate, to walk steadily into the thrones through pains of greatness. Little servitor friend.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me? I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless. I mean, I have a gun, I thought. Or did he take my gun?
Your gun.
Give me a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo skull goes silent. Its relay is clicking. Second after second passes, and you realize that the servo skull will not answer you because he doesn't know where the hell to go.
What madness is happening here? Who are you and who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house, and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Can you contact Theodora, please?
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
In the place of the mechanical screeching, the servo skull's Vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valencia, distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond a doubt. Voxmaster, restore the communications with the Navigator Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
We can only hear her side.
Alright, very well, then lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. Very well.
AK, get the hell out of the room.
I am going to leave.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Letting
Seal
him
the
get out.
warrant chamber.
Doing it! Fight life with selfless and lower not your bloodied arms till the last of human foe is slain.
Mistress. What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Okay, well, let me explain it to you, okay? Abelard, because, you see, Conrad, he is a traitor. And, we parted ways on the officer's deck. He stunned me somehow and brought me here. He's a jerk.
What?
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of his plan?
Oh, holy God, Emperor.
I agree.
presume
Holy
he
God,
is the one
Emperor.
responsible for the mutiny.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Did I not previously? I'm so sorry. He openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind this mutiny. Unquestionably. So it's a scene, but he is not here and we have a mutiny to end. Why don't we leave matters of etiquette to another time? For a mere seneschal, you are asking too many questions. Shouldn't a seneschal ask questions? He is in charge of our finances. He openly admitted he was the mastermind of this mutiny.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I would love to continue to sip my, like, blood wine, but...
You're in a bad way.
Am I?
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Oh my god, he gave me so many things. I got a stub revolver, a sword, a armored body glove. Whoa, that's like a full body suit. And then a medikit. Nice. Am I actually hurt? I am not hurt. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, you're injured.
Oh, you're right. I have an old injury, I see. An injury
I
that
have a character.
Yes. How did I do that again? I go to
roll.
Yes, rolls. And then I will give you him.
Yay! I exist in the game now.
Hey! We did it! It's a co-op game! Woohoo!
Beyond.
Here, I'll heal you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Well, in that case, let's, shall we continue?
Yes, just making sure none of these guys can be looted. I think next area we'll start being able to.
Alright, let me, just equip some of my stuff he gave me.
recommended.
That way I'm not, you know, dying.
Yeah,
There
and
we go.
And drag the medikit
Yes.
into that square of 4 in the lower right.
Oh, is that my quick? Is that like my quick bar? Oh, it actually won't let me.
Darling, no.
Oh, you're not trained in Medicaid, that's why.
Oh, okay.
That is a
She was like,
noticeable improvement.
no.
Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Thank you, Abelard.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there.
Okay.
All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space.
Ooh, that's not good.
I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I like that. So what exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator.
Oh, certainly not.
However,
Certainly not.
I've
You don't
spent
have a
9
third
months
eye in
on
your
board
forehead.
ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down
Or
by
was
warp
sabotaged.
and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak.
Very well.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war.
Oh.
Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. I wouldn't resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
Yeah, I don't really want to get lost in the warp specifically. That would be that'd be pretty bad. How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message.
I did?
Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune
The
to
servo
receive.
scolded.
Yeah.
You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think it was the Warrant Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
I mean, it's right there.
The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence.
As they
I assume
should.
Whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Theodora never told it that she needed help.
Yeah. She may also not have ever come down here under duress. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was forced to open the chamber, and the thing was like, hey, I see that you're stressed out. Would you like some help? Where can we find it? What can we expect to find in the Navigator Sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean.
Okay, that
And
makes
for
sense.
good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Okay. That is unfortunate and scary sounding. I am under no... Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I heard one of Theodora's Vox casts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense.
Let's hope so.
In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Alright, for the Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Seneschal.
Come.
If I must.
I say yes.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might destroy those who have dared...
Who have dared?
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Onward!
Close ranks!
Alright! Oh my god. Start the battle. Whoa.
Positioning.
Okay. I think I'm happy with where I am.
Very good. Make me your chosen.
I shall.
Let's see.
Alright, so I've done that.
And now you can do the other ability.
Voice of command!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I have a pistol with burst.
I would put the burst over into these guys.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. See if I can... Alright, I'm gonna
This is exactly what I was talking about when I was explaining the targeting.
Yes.
You'll notice that if you move your cursor off of, like, the center guy...
I do see that.
Yeah.
Yes, I see how it does change. Okay, I'm going to go for, yeah, this guy here.
Predictable down.
Alright, good. He died at least. That's fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
Alrighty, then. Alright, so that is good for a 3. Gentlemen, would you please die?
Leave! Oh, beautiful. I do like the effect on that. You knocked their arms off. That's great.
One fewer target.
Is that enough, milady?
That was wonderful.
No.
Look at you dodge like a beast.
I think
And
not.
parry!
No, no, no.
Alright, well in that case,
If you can pop the singular one, that would be great.
yeah, I'm going to. Do you want another voice of command? I can do that again to you.
Nope,
Okay.
you can't.
Can I not? I can't do you serve me, but I can do voice of command again. The officer
Nope.
forces... Oh, can I not? It's highlighted, though.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Angela and I have a long-running history with games, where I ask her to read the entire rule. She then does not read the entire rule, and then asks
Oh,
me
I see. Yes,
questions.
I see that now. I missed it on the bottom. You're right. The character can become the target of the voice command, cannot be targeted by that ability again for the next
But
2
I
rounds.
was being a pretentious dick about it.
You know what? It helped me learn. It's great. Let's see. Okay, were you wanting me to... Which one were you wanting me to take out?
The one by himself, because I think I could be able to cleave the other two.
Okay, that's what I thought as well, but I just wanted to make sure before I clicked on the button. Here we go.
Yeah, but basically to
Oh,
stop
I
you from
missed. I'm
spamming
so
that
sorry.
ability, you can't put it on one guy over and over again.
Okay, that makes sense. It was just an ability that I could click on to actually use. I guess I just wouldn't... It probably when I...
Well, when you have a party of 6 characters, you'll be able to do it more.
Oh, that does make sense. Okay, perfect. Alright, well, I wasn't able to hit him, unfortunately. It missed, and I am now out of options, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
How could you?
I'm so sorry. They dodged. And/or my weapon skill sucks.
Took care of this one.
Oh, you did a beautiful job to them, though.
Ballistic skill, but yes.
Or, yes, sorry, my ballistic skill, not weapon skill.
Okay, I won't attack if I do that. Okay.
He hit you. How dare I? Shall move a little closer.
To increase the accuracy.
Yeah. There we go.
You killed someone!
What? I killed 2 people. I killed one of the other dudes at the beginning.
Yep.
Yes! Oh, I'm gonna take all of your shit. How do I collect all?
There
Yes.
you go.
I now have 6 different primitive swords. Yes.
They are worth like nothing for us, so you can probably send those to cargo.
Oh. Add to cargo. Let's
Yep.
see, what is this? A las pistol. Okay, that's actually... It's not terrible, but I don't know if I really specifically want it right now. Although it does have a recoil of 10 as opposed to the 15 that I'm currently using. But I'll keep that in my inventory, but I don't know if I'm going to use it right now. Alrighty. And I love... okay... just little call out of something that I liked. I liked how it just automatically collected everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Has a little bit of AoE. It won't hit everything in a room, but it'll get everything nearby.
Got it. Do I? Oh, why do I still have my old injury?
Because that one is one that you'll need to... Oh, you might need to do the... I don't know why.
Huh.
It might be because we didn't do the tutorial quite right, because it's
Oh, you know what? Because I haven't done it to myself, probably.
Yeah, stupid, but yes.
Well, how do I use it on myself? I don't think I can, because I don't have the skill.
That's fine. It's only stack 1 of 20. It'll get wiped soon enough.
Okay. Alright, well then I'm not going to worry about it. To the Navigator's Sanctum!
I say I can't do anything.
No, I am doing it.
Draw strength from the unwavering faith and find courage in fulfilling your duty. For showing weakness before his enemies is heresy!
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue.
The Navigator's Sanctum is directly along the passageway.
Oh, you should level up.
Emperor, that we are not
Oh, yes, I should.
See.
See.
And then go to archetypes.
Archetypes. Alright, I have 1 rank ability. I see. So now I can unlock just this one, right?
I can't see, I don't know.
Oh, are you not oh, you can't see my screen right now. Okay. I think this is the only thing I have that I can actually unlock.
What are the options, Angela?
Well, okay, so I have this one thing, the voice of command is already unlocked, and then it has a thing that says choose a skill. So now I'm choosing a skill. I can get a +10 in persuasion, a +10 in commerce, okay. Coercion. You know what? I'm gonna do persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna go pure fellowship. And have I done that now? Cool, I did. Available skill. Persuasion, good, I did it. Back to summary, back. And now am I good? Rank.
Hit complete.
Complete. Ah, thank you. Beautiful! Oh, I am so cool.
There you go, you're level 2.
I'm level 2! I have an old injury. Curses.
It'll get wiped later.
I know it will. Alright, let's go forward.
And so she will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Of course.
Mistress, watch your head. Theodora, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
I like her. She's mad like I am.
Personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis. Theodora?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls.
Oh, did you notice the walls are bleeding?
I did, yeah, actually.
To die in the waves of the
it's kind of beautiful.
Fall under the burning rays of the final dawn, and in the roaring blaze I see a figure standing. Who is it?
Me!
I have no answer.
It'll be me.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you.
No! A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
I understand, lady.
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Yay, we do. You hear clicks from the relays on the servo schools, which have followed you all the way here, and Theodora's scrambled words give way to a voice vaguely familiar to you. Officers
frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather at the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather at the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
All right, I got a weapon in hand. We got it. I've got a weapon in my hand.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Head to?
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Alright, cool. Ooh. I'm gonna put my weapon down.
You're right.
Sorry, Theodora.
First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What
the hell is she doing
Yeah,
here?
what are you doing here?
The whispers called me.
Oh.
The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late.
The
I heard the
enginarium?
cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Where would you put the engine?
I just like 40k's silly usage of fake Latin.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
No, the Engineer Prime?
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
I mean, she isn't wrong.
I mean, I agree. We must see if the Navigator is well.
No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Oh, well, you're very calm about it.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
You got it. Let's go protect
I do like her, yes.
I do too. Alright, it looks like we have a door immediately here. But is that where I need to go? Or do I need to go forward?
I think we need to use the door. By the way, who will be controlling her? You or me?
Oh, you know what? I'll let you take her. Here you go.
Very well.
Alright. Opening the door. Oh shit. Hurry, destroy the field! Don't keep our master waiting. Heretics!
Well, let me get everyone down here.
Okay.
My nerves are frayed.
Sorry, I had to run good old Abel down the way.
Got it. Do you want to run that way before we go in here? They're gonna just probably be shooting, right?
No, but, okay, no, I was trying to see if the Psyker could equip Medicae. She can't, so we are good to go.
Got it. Okay, let's go in then.
What lies beyond? Cower before the
Oh yeah, we're just going straight into this.
Yeah, I just threw us straight in.
All right, Abelard's gonna go straight for the big man.
Okay.
Psyker will take the flank that you're not taking. I do recommend you get behind the cover.
Got it. Behind it.
You have bonus to defense.
Yes, that makes sense. All right, cool. You ready?
I am.
Starting the battle.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Oh no, your ears are.
Okay, yeah, no, that's not anyone. That's just a heretic Psyker.
Okay.
So I think he's just, evil.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like a named dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Please, please, everyone group up around me.
That would be great, yeah.
All right, so the way that she works
Yes.
is she has a few different powers. Her abilities involve taking an enemy and putting exploits on them, such as I just did to the Psyker.
Nice.
Then I can also increase the parry and dodge chance of good old Abelard.
Yeah, I see the forewarning option.
Yes. Then what I can do is I can throw Psychic Lightning that does chain, so if I hit the guys in the middle, it would hit Abelard.
Okay.
Instead, we zap this side.
Lovely. Nice.
And because that guy had that debuff on him, he took a bunch of extra damage, you
Sick.
see.
Sick, indeed.
Yeah, he lost the debuff, but he's now nearly dead.
Excellent.
Cover saved you.
Beautiful. All right, Abelard. Here you go.
Let's see.
And then let's go ahead and give you this buff. I just point at you.
Yeah, your character's built around doing this, and then very quickly you actually just start giving other characters actions.
That makes sense. I am going to actually see if I can... Actually, I'm just going to take out this guy that's, like, directly in...
Yeah, you could, but you'll probably hit Abelard if you spray.
Yeah, I don't want to spray. I was trying to see if I could get the guy that's already basically out of health, but he's a little too far away, and I'd be...
He's behind cover.
And he's behind cover, yeah. So I'm just
You
going to
don't
hit this
actually
guy.
have line of sight on him.
Yeah, I'm going to hit this guy instead and see if I can... Oh, no, I missed. All right, well, that's fine. That is me done.
All right, in that case, if I step away, it would cause that, so we're just going to have to go straight into the attack.
Nice. Beautifully done.
And then, yeah, I can finish him.
Sweet.
Very difficult combat, what can I say?
Indeedly-dee.
Alright, then all I'm going to do is I am going to shout at this heretic, and they die.
Woo!
The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretch between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, grill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
My goodness.
I believe the master still lives. He flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and the dark marks of the face of the creature. Those servants are dead, but the chamber, I think the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
I'm going to ask Idra what might be wrong with him. Adira, sorry.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
All right.
The navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Oh, time! It's short! The voice
very good.
from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech.
Our time is short to do what?
Suddenly, the navigator's body starts thrashing in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impestices. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming two hideous, screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn!
Okay.
Adira shrieks in terror. It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Alright, we got a demon!
Adira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysmus of corruption. It marches thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming from his nose, and there is a purplish swelling around the eye.
Oh my gosh.
Leave from this place while I have the strength still. The voices come out of the Vox as a labored rattle. The intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Oh god, should I kill him? Who torments you?
The Edge.
The Edge? Oh no, Edge?
The navigator starts thrashing about once more, his gill mouths bursting with crazed laughter.
The Discord completely cut you out with that laugh.
Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, the shell will burst, and thousands of Mars will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, and one marked by the will of the gods.
Oh.
Each word rings through your head like the tolling of a bell, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming into your ears. For a moment, you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound your sound with sounds not meant for this world.
I want to help you, tell me how!
Run! The sanctum will be sealed! I will hold it off. Hold on, and wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So run! Run!
Alright, address Abelard. The navigator is still alive and barely so. What do we do now? Because I can't actually choose to run.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrod and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Servo Skull relayed to us earlier. She reaches her hand out towards the navigator, but pulls it back at the last moment.
Respidus, good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter.
I think you're laughing, but again, I think Discord's completely, like, you got so high-pitched that it just was like, nah. The navigator appears dead, only the slight movement of his chest and the twitching of his eyelids let you know that he's still clinging to life.
My response.
Excellent. I'm going to loot these guys. Collect all.
I already did.
Well, fine! Alright, well then, I guess we should probably go, find this other guy, huh?
Yes.
Is there anything down here?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Doesn't appear to be. I like how the Vox Skull is following me around, though.
Well, you are the rogue trader.
Alright, let's go down this hallway.
Curiosity sings.
Because I think Abelard's actual responsibility is he's basically like HR manager for the middle servants.
Alright, well this door is locked. I don't appear to be able to do anything with it, so...
Alright, that was probably in the other room? No, that's the navigator's throne.
Maybe...
Oh, over here, the other end of the hall.
Oh, to the officer's deck?
No, over here, yeah, officer's deck.
Okay.
Because remember, we gotta meet up with them.
Oh, right, of course. Actually, we want to go to the warrant chamber, I believe.
Okay.
Or no, I guess officer's deck is where they want us to go. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Remember, we have to go there to meet
everyone, to meet everybody.
Get to the bridge.
I thought we had come from the officer's deck. That was my confusion. I thought we were backtracking.
I think we might be a little bit.
Oh, okay. Not.
Well, no, we came here from the
warrant deck. I think you're right. You're right.
Because it was at the warrant of trade.
Yes, you're right. Die! No! Not. Oh, be careful of those explosive barrels.
I was gonna say, take cover behind the explosive. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Who will save us from this?
It's all over for you.
I don't think it's over for us.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Hey, it's you.
It is. It's me.
Somebody shoot these.
Oh, he was gonna say the B word.
He was.
Nor stray one step from me. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
Godsman.
He would protect us.
And they now have new fetishes.
My light.
Yeah.
My emperor.
My emperor. Hi,
Oh,
Argenta. Sup.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Ah!
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Absolutely, we do.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I am Angela Panzerfaustine von Valencia, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The
Full of
ship
terrors.
abounds with corruption. The faces
It's
of
true.
friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Well, I'm here.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics.
Yeah, heretics.
Betrayed by our esteemed master of
Heretics.
Edelstrad, the heir, is waiting for
Like
our
all
aid,
of you.
and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success.
Exactly.
We are here to deal
Sister
with the
Angela.
situation.
I mean,
So
she
suggest
does even have an A in her
you do
name.
Just that.
I'm just saying. I mean, maybe. The Seneschal is right. There is no time for talk. I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that. Do not even think of insinuating that I am one of the traitors. I will not let such an affront slide. No, I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
It's true. It's true. But I am no heretic.
Wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And
Because
that's
your
what
portrait is so
this
smug, I just see all your dialogue from her.
More appropriate
That's fair.
circumstances.
With the wine.
Yeah. Oh,
Like, you're always like, oh, you always have a glass of wine. You're like, what the hell are you doing here?
what the hell are you doing here? Who are you and why are you on my ship?
I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lady. We will round the
I was not expecting him to have a voice.
But we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
What is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lady. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lady, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the
Through
deck.
this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
To the God Emperor, and for the God Emperor, may his blessings fall upon us.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Probably not a lot.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Damn right, she will be mine.
Oh yeah, I figured. There was not really any doubt.
Yay, sister!
So you
Alright.
see that box that says goods?
The box that says goods.
Yeah, if you hold tab.
Tab? Oh, I do!
That is just general, like, how you loot items from the environment. They'll be listed as goods.
Okay, excellent. Let's see. Let's go ahead and send... Oh, I have a scrappy auto gun.
Yeah, that's gonna be worth nothing for us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send that to cargo. I do have something that I can maybe send to... How do I give something to you?
I have the same inventory as you.
Oh, okay, because you see that there's a staff there for a psyker?
Yeah, however, I think it's literally the exact same one she has. Yep. it
Okay,
is.
and then are these axes useless to us? Should I put them to cargo?
Yeah, you can put them and the psycho staff
Okay.
into cargo.
Add
Yeah.
to cargo.
A
All right.
stub revolver, on the other hand, might actually be an upgrade for you.
Ooh, yes, actually you're right, because it's a
It's
well-maintained...
slightly higher max damage.
Okay, cool. Let's go to, oops, sorry. Inventory. My character... Oh, I'm on the sister. Let me go to me. Oh, I see. I already have a stub revolver.
It's not as
But
good
it's
as
but it's
that.
but you're right. Sorry. I was looking at the sister previously, and that was the problem. All right, well-maintained stub revolver. Sweet.
Also, you can equip the sword in your other hand. Instead of having it, yeah, they can
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. I thought I had put it in my other hand. I didn't realize...
do that. Yeah,
I don't know why I didn't
carry
realize
two
that.
equipment loadouts. So, for example, with the sister, you'll have her carrying the bolter for a while, and we will find a flamer, and then you can give her... She has a flamer and a bolter.
I see. Okay, very cool. All right, good. Oh, I can also maybe have the sister heal me?
Yeah, she might know Medicae, actually.
She does. She can use this. So if I use... All right, so if I equip that to here, and then I see. So now if I hit...
You need to be next to each other.
I see. Okay, let me come over here. And then if I go here and do this...
The pain will subside.
Your efforts are
Nope, still there,
noted.
like I said.
All right, that's fine.
I think it's just you'll need to,
Blessed be the
Got it.
road that
That's
we
fine.
take.
That is
In
fine.
the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance,
I have
my team
opened
has
the
lost
door.
it. Oh, how we
Beautiful.
fear the brilliance that
Everyone,
eludes
we're here.
narrow-
We are here! We have arrived to help. Oh, there's some evil people.
Evil people.
Yeah, there's some
Oh,
heretics.
yes. That will not stand. I will advance upon them.
Fire and vigor, our emperor, imbue us.
All right. Abelard is gonna go front and center. Psyker will take up a position here. So, Sister of Battle
Yes.
really gets benefits from being near enemies and such. So, I would actually recommend putting her behind Abelard, like 2 spaces.
Okay, I can actually get her into a little bit of cover, and because this is as far as I can get her forward.
That's right, because we came in at different angles. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that's a good position because some of her abilities are literally like gain buffs based on how many enemies are near you.
Understood. All right, are you ready to start the battle then?
I am.
All right, let's do it.
Sir.
Rude.
Sir, don't even. Why are you all like this?
Just to have an entire team of women, that would be very funny, Rawl.
I mean, you can get pretty close quickly, actually.
I do want eventually, though, to have the Space Wolf on my team, so I don't know if we'll be able to go full Lady Squad.
He could be an honorary girl squad.
He can. He can. I mean, he might have long hair, so it'll probably work.
Alright, so I'm gonna zap him a little bit, but it'll be worth it.
Okay.
duty go hand in hand.
He likes it.
It's all good.
Pain and duty do go hand in hand, after all.
Exactly.
All right, here you go. Here's a little buff.
Schemes within schemes.
Schemes within schemes within schemes.
A genius at work.
I am so smart. All right. That's a 66. That is a 33. So we'll go with this guy.
What if?
Bam.
Very good.
What if? Miss.
And missed his friend too, because he almost hit him.
That's true.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, rude.
2 points of damage, you bastard.
How dare they? How dare they hurt you?
I know. Alright. So what we are going to do...
You are
that.
Nice.
I've suffered worse.
Oh, shit. We got more people coming in.
Yeah, they got backup.
Heretics!
Fine. Alright, so he's got some defense. Yes, please come closer where I can chain lightning all of you.
That is quite lovely. Alright. I am going to first kill...
Remember, if you kill...
Let's see what my stuff is. Run and gun. The soldier gains a +4 movement speed. Their next attack costs 1 less AP and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Until the end of the next turn, the soldier will become winded. While winded, the soldier suffers a -10 penalty to ballistic skill and cannot run and gun. Okay, and then she also has Furious Rectal. Recital. Sorry,
use your vowels.
Well, I did. I just can't read. The word recital did not look correct to me for some reason. Furious Recital grants momentum equal to 6. The ability also grants additional 3 momentum for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius around the Sister of Battle or hit by her this turn. If the Sister of Battle hits a demon or chaos cultist, the additional amount of momentum doubles. Can only be used once per combat. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that yet.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do my run and gun, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to go...
So if you can go... I don't know if you have the range, because I can't tell. If you can go this
I can actually go that direction.
Then you can, like, spray the guys coming down the middle.
Alright. Then I'm going to go here.
Yeah, that's fine.
In battle.
And then I'm going to actually see if I can spray these guys ahead of me.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice! I got all 3 of them.
Nice.
Perfect. Alright, and then I can hit another one, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take out this guy.
For the weak.
Nope, I missed. Alright, that is fine. That is going to end my turn.
That's fine, actually. I want him out of my way.
Rude.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Guys, stop it. He didn't do nothing to you.
He didn't.
Alright, we'll do that. We will pop this one's head immediately.
Great job.
Yep, we have enough of that. Alright, and to give you a little bit of help, that guy can have a nice debuff. So...
Lovely.
There you guys go. I will now allow you to do whatever you do. So, once again, because of that cooldown, you should drop, like, voice of command on the sister.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
A wicked thought.
Alright, and
now,
then...
the two adjacent to Abelard, he can cut down in one attack.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to go for the one that is a little bit further away.
Great.
Schemes within schemes.
Alright, unfortunately missed, but that's okay.
Yep.
Alright.
We'll work on that ballista skill.
Yep. I did initially buff myself to be very just speaky at first, so.
Yeah, I know.
Nice job.
Is that enough death for you, Commander?
I think so.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor.
Bolter to the head.
Bolter to the head, indeed. All right. Miss.
Yeah, as I said, there's only the 2 left, so...
Yep.
Not too concerned.
Yeah, neither am I at this point.
Let's just scream your head off. There you go, you don't need that brain. Your turn?
Yep. Go ahead and moving forward, and then let's see if we can hit this guy. Nope. I am out of range, so...
This still doesn't have that much...
Voice of command will...
A genius at work.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm,
Once we can get you a decent las gun, that would be good.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty. Can I get up here and then charge? Let's find out.
Can he do it? He did it. Beautiful.
Alright, and that's the room.
Nice job. Let's go ahead and loot all of their shit.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, because we have shared loot, it doesn't matter who loots what first.
Got it. An exact replica of Von Valancia's void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate that it's massive compartments and deck of the vessel. All right, cool. A little miniature of the.
They will see. Oh yes, they
I think you have the highest
all
logic
will
skills
see.
if you want to try opening that door.
Oh yes, let me see. Logic.
There. Done.
I did it. I'm going inside.
Oh, probably something in there.
There's goods. We've got plasti crystal core. Got some books, some potions, impurity seal wax, and a servo skull, like activator thing.
Sounds very useful.
Anti-gravic impeller. Sorry, I don't. Let's see. What is that?
Servo skull engine, I think.
Oh, cool. Lovely.
Basically, how they hover.
Got it. Oh, and there's another thing of goods in here too. What is this? Melta charges and operator's gloves.
Applaud my
The wearer gains
brilliance.
+3 bonus to tech use. Nice.
Restoring the power supply.
Okay.
Impossible for this
Power is back on.
Beautiful job. Alright, that appears to be everything in this room.
Yes, I think I looted all of the random loot that was around.
that?
This will be a
Like a hub later.
yeah, this will be a room in our base. So
That makes sense. Hopefully they clean up all the dead bodies.
An expected result.
another door.
Oh, nice. Anything in there? Oh, more goods.
Yeah, more healing.
Ooh, they're
packs
locked.
and melt-
There's one. There's some that are locked. I'm gonna use my tech use.
Jamie has tried.
Oh, you unlocked it. Never mind.
Yes. Oh, actually, there is a shotgun in here. That would be a good weapon potentially for you. Like for your.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see that actually. I see it in our inventory. Okay, let me
Just put it as your second weapon.
I see. Got it. Let me do that. And then where's my well-maintained stub revolver and my chainsword? There we go. Cool.
That's just a sword. It's not a chainsword.
Oh, you're right. It is just a chainsword. Sorry.
I have a chainsword.
Well, aren't you fancy?
Yes, I am.
All right. Does anybody have Melta gun right now?
Melta gun? No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have some Melta charges, so I just want to make sure it got to the
As
appropriate
I told you, those are demolition charges, and they are used for breaking doors.
Oh, I see. I see. It does say that explosive device suitable for eliminating flimsy obstacles. Okay. And then I have these gloves. Where's my tech use? Tech use is 35. What do you have any characters with a high tech use score that might benefit from even higher tech use score?
No, you have the highest tech use because we are not a. We don't have a tech priest.
All right, cool. Well, then I am going to go ahead and put these gloves on me for right now because it gives me a +3 for opening doors, and that puts me up to 38. So
Excellent.
Sounds great.
Now, as a demo to show you how to use your demo,
Yes.
please go up the stairs with the sister and open the gate for us.
You got it.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Ah, I see. Demolition. Are we a little...
Rip, sister.
Yeah.
And we have leveled up again before we go in.
Woo! All right, let's do that. Oh, look at those good soldiers running right in there. All right, let's go ahead and level up. I get the keystone feature this time.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get a choice.
Yeah, mine is just bring it down. It's just
Oh, yeah.
literally...
It's our key abilities.
Ah, okay, is that what that means? I was like, what is a keystone feature specifically? Complete.
Thank you for subscribing, Just Funk.
Oh, yes, thank you for subscribing. Also, hello, Dim. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, and then also the sister leveled up. She is a soldier, of course. Makes
Dim,
sense.
I was confused for a moment because I thought if you're not familiar with Effie, the gay pro wrestler, he has wrestling events called Big Gay Brunches. And so I was like, wait, are you performing? And then I realized, oh no, it's just a normal brunch. Okay.
Yes, I believe so. Although that would be really cool. Yeah. Alright, I have leveled everybody up. Are you ready to go in?
I am. We have saved. That is lovely. I will lead the charge.
Excellent, do it.
There will be no peace.
Ah, yes. You'll probably want to, I'm going to check down this way for loot first.
Okay, I think I will come with you just because I don't want to accidentally activate a cutscene before we are done. There's a door over here. I'm gonna tech use open it. Oh, I have actually a key. I have 2 keys I could use.
Yeah, we got a couple of those.
I'm not gonna use it though. I'm gonna see if I can tech use. Nah, I didn't open it. All right. Should I use a demolition or one of the keys?
Use the demo since we have more of them.
Okay.
I failed.
You failed with the demo?
I apparently did. I'm gonna try one more time. Or should I just try my tech use again?
Let's use the key.
This failure shall not define me.
There! God, I got it.
Yay!
Ah, helmet.
Ooh, nice. That's cool.
I am wearing that.
Yeah, please do.
I am the one in the front.
Yeah, you know, I think that's great. I was kind of hoping we'd start finding a little bit more armor.
It takes a little while. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of gear.
Oh, I'm sure eventually, yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to go any further so that you can trigger things.
Okay.
Curiosity sings in my
Pew, 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 pew.
Wow, right as I'm trying to cross over the bridge. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh! I can't see a thing! Cough, cough, cough! I can't see what time! What is this? Did they shoot something?
Man, I'm blind!
Oh my god!
The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valencius.
Oh no!
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my dear?
My heir.
Heir.
An apparition. A sorceress apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain, yes, is outrageous.
Aren't you in pain? Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness, Angela Panzer von Stein. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader. Oh, she's fallen to chaos.
She watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin.
I can lead you out of these flames, Angela Panzerfaustine, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
I refuse! Do not listen to this abomination, Angela Panzerfastein. If there is not but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their souls. Also, hello, Hari. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Do you want to take...
You. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people. He looks back at the coughing and confused mass around him. Angela Panzerfaustine. The survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew. Lead them out. Find a way around. Over the roaring flames, something happened. Then we'll miss our chance to meet with Ed. She breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle and she looks like she's about to fall. Angela, what are you waiting for? You get to make a choice.
Ooh.
Do you march down the path of the dogmatic, the heretical, or the iconoclastic?
I'm not gonna lie, I want to save these people. Like, I am all for the Emperor, but like, I don't want these people to die. So let's get these people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way.
You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors, in your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing flame.
I knew that was a demon trying to trick me!
Poof.
Poof!
Back! Fall back! We're gonna go around.
Alright, run away, everybody.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Listen, I know,
to the
but...
same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Rude.
Oh, so we can start writing their fan fiction.
Indeed. No one's allowed to date the sister, though.
Sister, would you be kind enough to bring this down?
Oh,
Yes.
They all
stay.
All of us together, then.
Excellent. I think that may have partially crushed us, but it's fine.
Okay, man. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor does protect.
I am the rogue thread.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps
Brrr.
Edelthred never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Blind obedience.
As the Emperor intended.
As the Emperor intended.
Then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
You okay?
Yeah, alright. Alright, yeah, but real quick, I want to check over here, though.
Patience.
Oh yeah, you're going the way that we need to go.
My
So.
nerves afraid.
There is a door over here.
That's probably. I think that is the way to go.
I see. Okay. Was there anything in this side door that you went into?
No, there was not.
Okay.
Okay, I think down there is where we're supposed to go because there's definitely people fighting. So yeah, let's open this door.
All right, let's do it.
There will be no peace in my wake.
What is that?
I don't know, but I found some goods here.
Okay, so yeah, that is where we need to go. So let's check the rest of this floor before we continue.
All right, cool. I'm gonna collect all of this stuff for my cargo.
Yeah, there's no reason to not collect everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Beyond.
I found some sort of like power panel.
Okay, nice.
Remember, did we check everything? No, we did not. Okay.
Nope, no, not yet.
Step at a time.
Oh no, there's a barrier here. We can't go further. That's why.
Oh, is that what's happening? I didn't see the rebar there, actually. I thought it was open.
Yeah, okay. I think I thought we could go down there, and I was like, what?
What? Yeah, no, I thought so too. I was just checking this one little hallway, and then I was gonna go down there. All right, there was nothing in this side, right?
Sings in my veins.
Just that panel. If you want to walk up, I didn't see.
Yeah, let me see what I can do. Plasma conduits blaze with energy capable of powering the vast void ship. Okay, so this is just a way to power the void ship.
I think we're good.
All right, then I'm gonna open this. Let's see, let's check this. It clearly does not serve the state room. The generator machines and kernel paneling indicates the maintenance modular rather than the area. Okay. All right. Well then,
come over here, and this is where we go.
Ah, okay. Lord Captain's quarters. Lord Captain's quarters. Let's head to the Captain's quarters and save the rogue trader.
Indeed, you'll heroically charge in, hair fluttering in the wind, cloak billowing majestically as chaos, heads and hearts go flying as your weapon rings out. Hit a button.
Oh, sorry. Button.
And then she'll throw her arms around you.
Yay! And she'll give me a big old smooch.
She will.
It's definitely what's gonna happen. This
Right.
place seems a little warp corrupted. Oh boy, that's not good.
Well, Angela, what did I say?
That I was gonna get a big smooch! She's a corpse! How am I gonna get a smooch from a corpse? Lady Theodora? Something caught the victim. Whoop, okay. Lady Theodora's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. He wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here. And he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
I'll miss Mort the most.
I will miss Mort the most, too.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant
Overwhelmed by chaos?
He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Overwhelmed by chaos.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Alright, I'm gonna examine her body.
You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life.
Okay.
Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. A small shard of glass. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor.
I'm going to inspect the papers first.
Reports, accounts, and dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol of a grand eye.
Ooh. The Inquisition.
Because it sends shivers down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valencia, signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity.
Okay, I'm gonna inspect the shards on the desk by the desk.
It's difficult to say exactly what was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that it was as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appeared iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium.
Okay, I'm now going to examine the Archmilitant's body.
An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he.
Idra, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Okay.
Tainted witchcraft.
Can you touch Theodora and maybe see through her?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Alright, well then I guess we better head on our way.
The crucible of battle calls to me once more.
I understand, sister.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Absolutely. They will. Don't worry. I am going to unlock these goods.
There's a new cloak for you in the inventory.
Ooh. Yes! That's not red at all. It turned blue. What the fuck?
I don't know, but I also got you a pendant. There you go.
Oh, thank you! I like jewelry. What's this? Oh, these are my handwritten letters with a seal. Oh, I can actually read it. Alright, I'll read that later. Alrighty. Anything else in here?
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I found a pious helm, so probably good for the sister.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh yeah, I see that. Dogmatic follower, yes. Can we toggle the helmet being on?
Yes.
I don't want to take it off. I want info.
Mm-hmm.
This is just telling me about it. I don't think we can, actually. It just says take off and then info.
Oh, where's the setting for it? I know I've seen it, and I did it on my characters.
Ah, okay. Maybe it's in a separate area.
Yeah, I may also not see it because I'm not the leading character. Oh, I see it.
Where is it?
Okay, you're on the inventory screen.
I'm on the inventory screen.
You see, next to the list of buttons, there's the options button.
Let's see, just taking a look.
Okay, you see where it says no sorting?
Yes, I do.
You see the row of buttons above it?
Yes, I do.
Look to the left of those buttons.
Oh, I see. Option setting. Okay, or outfit setting. I see. Show helmet on. Off. Take that bitch off. All right, cool. Complete. There we go. Now it's on, but we can see her glorious sister hair. Wonderful.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh, are we in combat? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, is that a Space Marine?
No, that's a servitor.
Oh, it is a servitor. Sorry, I thought it was like a Chaos Marine for a moment.
No, do not. We aren't going to die that soon.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna put myself
in position.
here. I have got myself there. I'm gonna get the sister. I'm actually gonna put. She doesn't have a melee weapon right now, so I'm actually gonna put her over.
Well, yeah, but she does better near the enemy.
Yeah.
He is immediately going to go here. Excellent. We will swing. Bada.
Nice.
Fewer target.
Alright, killed those two at least. I know I didn't get that one. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Alright. You! Serve me.
As you command.
And then also take this buff.
A wicked
Thank you.
And then...
The sister rains holy fire on me.
You've already had your turn, right?
Yes.
Would you like another turn?
Yes.
Schemes within schemes.
Thank you. So let's see. That will do that.
I love being a rogue trader. It's great.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice job. Alright, and then I am now going to shoot.
There's a couple injured boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot one of the injured ones. Wasn't sure if it was going to hit, but we tried. Alright, that is my turn. Now for the sister.
Go ahead, it's fine if you hit Abelard.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do... grants momentum equal to 6.
We haven't really unlocked momentum abilities yet, so...
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do this.
I'll do it.
Nice. Alright, perfect. And that is going to be... yeah, I think that's good.
Excellent. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and run out of cover, because who cares? And then we are going to do this.
Nice!
Uh-huh.
Psyker is quite powerful.
They have their abilities, yes. To be fair, most of the classes do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I gave you a free extra turn, which allowed you to kill more people. That seems pretty good, too.
Later you'll be able to give me a full extra turn with movement and everything.
Nice! That's great.
Hey, where you going?
Oh, he's...
you missed.
He did. Haha, loser.
Alright, so we will do one of these.
Target well struck.
Into one of these.
Gray hair, short hair.
My goodness. Alright.
Okay, you might need to run closer to hit it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to go stand next to the sister.
Oopsie.
Bang.
Oopsie. Alright, and then voice
that little
command.
dink of damage.
Genius at work.
Right. Alright, sister.
Knife him.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah!
Low damage roll.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's see.
He has a lot of armor, so some of these weapons don't penetrate it super well.
That makes sense. I'm gonna run and gun and hit him again.
That's scary.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, and miss. Oh well. Your turn, Miss Psyker. Beautiful job. Hey, look at that, and we leveled.
We did. Let's loot the room, and then we can do that.
Yes. Alright, looks like you picked everything up.
Yeah, I think I grabbed everything at once. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my leveling now.
Yep.
Goal for today is we're almost done with the prologue. I figure we can do that before we end.
Yes, I am starting to get hungry. I would probably like to eat lunch soon.
Same. Alright.
Let's see. I get to choose a talent. That's pretty good.
Alright, so I'm upgrading my Psyker to be a bit more effective. These are the momentum abilities.
Yeah, I'm picking my first for the Rogue Trader.
So I'm betting when we reach the bridge. Actually, I don't remember, because I have beaten the prologue, but I don't... It was at a very different pace than this, so I don't remember how much longer we have.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with Commanding Voice to start off, because it increases the range of my officer's abilities, and I feel like that's probably just generally good.
Yeah, it just allows you to stay further back.
Yeah, and well, because it gives me that voice of command ability and increases it by a +6, which is pretty substantial. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Excellent.
Alright. And complete. And then for the sister, let's go over here. And then let's see, rapid reload. Rack and run. After the soldier damage, deals 3 damage. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals a +5 ballistic skill bonus percentage. More damage to the enemies. Alright, I'm going to take that because I do think I'm going to have her up in people's faces.
Yeah, so you sort of have your melee tank, and then you have her hanging back to sort of still continue to screen the, the softies.
Got it, yes. I also could give her eventually, like, combat Medicaid and stuff, too, which is good. But I think we're going to go with this one.
It is, although our text here we want to make sure is also that.
Yeah.
It's
alright,
based.
there. Great. Perfect. Now I have the adjacency bonus.
Alright, let's hit the bridge and see what it has in store for us, and maybe call it after that.
Okay. Sounds great.
We'll be back live again, folks, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Absolutely. Playing some more Rogue Trader.
Yes. Oh, that's not meant to be there.
Oh, yeah, that's not meant to be there. Do you think we should pause here and then come back into this? How long do you remember this next scene being?
No, actually, this is actually the end. So let's try.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be about 20 minutes, but yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Amidst the madness.
Amidst the madness.
There's a naval service.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Second sacrifice.
I'm starting to think this Master of Whisperers may not be a good person.
Yeah, he's definitely not. Elithrad, who is clutching a bleeding wound on his chest, gives you a tormented look.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid, but if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the Rogue Trader.
Theodora von Valencia is dead. I found her and the Archmilitant in her study.
God, Emperor, preserve us. The rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her lord captain, the house its head. He shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. Oh, I can't withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in my ear. This is
oh boy.
We will perish in the warp along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Oh boy.
Adira looks anxiously at Edelthrod, then she glances back at you.
We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. This ship can still be steered out of the warp. We must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. Perhaps the warp does not have to be the end. I am going to tell him that the ship can still be steered out of the warp.
He stares at you, his eyes hardening with cold resolve once more. That we have no right to bow our heads.
I agree.
You can see Conrad Voitnia clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glimmer to them.
The same blade he stabbed me with.
We're out of time. Edelthrod bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You need a wave ripple across the white. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow.
To the party! Ready your weapons! If we are to die this day, let us die with honor. I'm actually gonna say, you duplicative cur! The rogue trader's death will be avenged!
What? Theodora is dead? He stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. No! That can't be. No! Not now! I still haven't! Edelthrod lowers his head, then he sighs and locks eyes with you, his gaze cold, haughty, and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it, and you see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Edelthrod, don't!
Too late!
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Finished. Running.
Oh, he's gonna totally... Yeah. Oh, and he's a warp spawn.
I will deliver furious
Well...
retribution.
Shoot indeed. Alright, well, I'm already behind cover. Let's see, I'm gonna go here, actually.
Alright, I am in position.
I am... also now in position. Alright, ready?
Yes.
Alright, starting the battle. Alrighty.
Even I won't do that.
Oh, well, fine. I guess
What?
I need to be closer.
The voice of command doesn't quite have her. Oh, I like how you position yourself with no line of sight. That was great.
I think that was the problem. I didn't realize that this giant candle blocked me.
It's a wall.
That makes sense.
It's a pillar.
That makes sense. Alright, there you go. I've buffed you, and now... I shall attack. Are you... Am I gonna hit you? I'm worried
Yeah,
about...
I would go for the heretics, please, if you could. I don't know what you're
Yes, actually, I'm going to see if I can hit them. I can. Let's go for that. Nice!
Another one.
Beautiful. Alright, your turn. I'm sorry, it's my turn. With the Sister of Battle. Alright,
I'll get a turn in like 7 more actions.
Alright,
Alright, notice above. Okay, you see that?
Yes.
Never
Sorry,
mind.
I was able to get both. So I did it. I'm gonna now run and gun. And I'm gonna come over here.
I will bathe this battlefield in
And what I will now do is I shall kill this gentleman. Bam!
I was going to tell you could have used your momentum ability to gain a huge number of attacks and guarantee your first hit. But don't worry about it, we'll do that later.
I am sorry. I should have listened to you and slowed down. I was just very excited to hit things with my sister and I forgot about my momentum ability, so you're absolutely correct. I will do that next time. Alright, we've got some guys coming in from behind us.
Oh yeah, we have allies.
Nice.
Good thing is we should probably be able to get a las gun or two out of here.
Which is gonna be great.
Will help you at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Nice parry.
I almost cared. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Psyker, let's get to work.
Let's wreck some bitches!
Alright, so let's place these exploits immediately. Love it. Let's see. Let's dismantle.
Nice.
Love it. So that used up a good chunk of our momentum, you see.
Got it. I see that.
So we can do that, and then... Yeah, this thing will freak out occasionally and do, counter abilities.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like that.
I see that.
Rude, very rude, spitting all over you.
I know. Now I'm stinky and I'm gonna have to wash my brand new cloak you got me.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Death to the heretics!
On clearing some of the,
yeah,
chaff.
some of the just chaff, exactly.
Alright, big man.
You got this.
Sit down. That's really all he can do.
Okay.
So...
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna come over here.
I was gonna say, I don't think it'll hurt you to get out of cover.
Yeah.
The Chaos Spawn is,
pretty
not-
distracted.
Well, and all it does at range is spit acid, which I don't think needs accuracy.
Yeah. Alright, so got that for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you a second turn. Which one would you like to have us have a second turn? Idra or...
Let's go ahead and give it to Adira.
Adira? Alright.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, so Adira's gonna use that, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, it's devouring corpses to heal, that's what happens.
I see.
Okay, well, still, I did a good chunk of damage to it first.
You did. You did. Alright, it's back to mine, and I am going to go ahead and see if I can shoot. Are there any heretics around that are within my range? Not really.
No, there's actually only, like, one.
Alright, where is the one? Oh, I see him. I see him. I can't actually line of sight see him, unfortunately, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the big guy.
Let's see.
Nice!
Hey, you hit.
I did! Woohoo! Alright, and that is my turn. For the sister. Alright, let's do our Furious Recital.
Yeah, because building back up the, momentum is good now.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Oh, sorry! Sorry! I didn't think that would hit you!
Yep. So
I
I
am
give
so-
you the percentage.
I didn't notice the percentage on you. I thought I was just aiming at him because I didn't realize it was going to shoot over there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, well, it didn't do too much damage to you, thankfully.
God, you guys suck. Alrighty, let's go exploiting.
Woo!
Oh, I can't double exploit it, huh? Okay, that's fine. Wrong ability. Okay, so we'll use that. Exploit that damn weakness. And then scream in his face.
Roar!
Keep parrying that shit.
Do it! So many dodges, so many parries.
Alright, she is looking good.
Excellent job.
That guy's having his own little adventure down there.
He is. And he's kicking ass, too.
Alright. Healing up Theodora just to make sure she is okay.
I think that's a great call.
Stab.
Beautiful job with your chain sword.
Let's see. I activated momentum.
Nice.
Alright, that's as much as I could do.
Hey, that was great. He's only got 14 health left.
Yep. Rogue Trader, the honor is yours.
Let's try. Ah, so close.
Sister, the honor is yours.
I am actually going to give it to you. Because you did such a good job.
Die, beast.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, there is that one with 1 HP down below.
Excellent. Well, I can't move, so I'll end my turn, and then he's...
Yeah, if you can head over here, you might be able to shoot it.
Oh, no, there's another guy over here as well.
Ah,
behind the sister, yeah. Ah, sister,
Wait.
come on.
That's our friend!
The deck... Oh, Deck Enforcer, you're right. Sorry, I read it as Dark Enforcer. That is...
Angela!
It didn't hit him, it's fine.
I even told you there was only one left.
I misread this completely and thought it was a Dark Enforcer. I'm really
that's
sorry.
Why I asked, trust me.
I did. I should have trusted you. It's okay, now
he's here to talk to you.
He is. He's like, excuse me, why did you stab me? Or why did you shoot at me, sister?
Can we finish this?
To be fair, you were the one who had the most movement to be able to get over there anyways. I don't think the sister would have made it.
I actually don't. I can't see him. So.
Oh, can you not? Yeah, I don't think the sister would have been able to either. It's fine. This crew officer, he's gonna have the honor. Yay. There you go. Woo! What a lovely pistol shot.
All right, we can worry about leveling up later.
Yes.
All right, I got the equipment off of that guy.
Excellent. I think you got the equipment off of everybody.
Yep.
Lovely. In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Yeah.
Bravo, Master Helmsman. System status report.
By the Emperor, it is the Seneschal, living and breathing. The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp.
Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices of commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channel to Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew, prepare for translation to real space. He pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. Angela Panzerfaustine, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valencius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence. He directs your attention upward to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase.
I am ready. Begin the ritual. Look at me slowly ascend these stairs to sit in this big throne.
The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and the other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless angle. It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind.
You are to blame for Theodora's death. I'm saving my people. Do your worst. You cannot stop me. Begone, phantom! Or what do you want with me? I'm gonna say I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me.
Theodora lets out a long screech, a shrill, overwhelming sound that can only be interpreted as laughter. Lead them, mortal! Guide them, persuade them, force them to walk your path! You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
My destiny is preordained?
Your head begins to spin and vicious drops slither down your cheeks and you blink. And you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor Voitnir, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seethes from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that would serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured in the steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection.
Oh, wow.
The image is scattered by invisible sorceress winds, and you see Adara, her eyes aglow with the same sinister flame. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
Oh, well.
A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown pass before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Albalad, the loyal seneschal of the dynasty. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
I am no servant of chaos, only the Holy Emperor.
Ravor turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you. Seneschal, the Navigator Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means the Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory along with that of all who died this day.
Yeah.
Seneschal, will you tell us now, who is that? And where is the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
Indeed. Praise the Emperor.
Succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
I could refuse! I'm not going to. Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official Ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live.
Yay!
My apologies. I meant to say, Lord Captain.
I am Lord Captain! Officially, I am a rogue trader! Oh, look at all my men.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost.
This is cool.
Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
It's okay, we got more.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of her resolve, saved those who were counting on her for protection.
Yay!
You did it. Hi, Avman.
Hello, Avman. Welcome.
Near the end of the stream. We will be streaming again tomorrow, though.
Yes, we are going to be streaming again tomorrow, but we are about to wrap up because we just finished basically the I almost said prequel, but that is not the correct word. Intro,
Prologue.
like the prologue. Thank you. The prologue for Rogue Trader. The sun is completely blowing me out now. It is blinding me.
Stream them. Sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine. Go ahead and hit. Go ahead and press.
Yep,
There
I
we go.
have. All right, once
Woohoo!
this little conversation is done, I think we can end it.
Absolutely.
Well then, your ladyship.
Yes. You can't help but notice that the Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings you an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else is entirely gloating at the old officer's
Are
confusion.
you able to save the game? If so, we can just load back in here.
Let me see,
Hit escape?
actually. I cannot save right now. I can only load.
Okay. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews.
Oh, sorry. Yes, let me see. I still cannot save.
It does appear that the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly what they were looking for and where those people could be found. It is unsurprising, given that the informant on board was the Master of Whisperers.
That's true. That is very unfortunate. What's the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the conditions of the ship and
We will
crew?
come back here tomorrow. I don't want to read all this right now.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I'm probably going to, like, read it potentially just to, like... Well, actually, where did it save? Let me see where my load is.
It saved us, I think, at the end of the fight.
Got it,
So
yeah.
we'll go back into this before the stream tomorrow. That'll be fine.
Okay, alright, cool. So you want to go ahead and we'll go ahead and call it, and then we'll just...
We'll wrap up here.
Perfect, and we'll get back to this point, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Then I'm going to, I'm just gonna say I'm ready to start the briefing.
You can exit the game, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. I can just exit the game. I see. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you to everybody for... Oh, you left my co-op session. That makes sense. Thank you to everybody for joining us in today's episode of Rogue Trader. I hope you enjoyed this sort of deep dive into the prologue. I'm loving the game so far. We are definitely going to be back tomorrow, Chaos Cultist and I, to continue playing this. We'll probably get back to this point and everything, so it should be good, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give the video a like if you did enjoy it, to leave a comment if you're watching this later. Tell me what your favorite part is. Are you going to be playing this game? Let's talk about Rogue Trader. It's a great system, and I think so far it is pretty gosh darn awesome. Thank you, Chaos Cultist, for joining me in today's live stream. I had a blast with you. Now, let's go ahead and let's get some lunch, and I'm going to take this wig off because it is itching my head like crazy. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time, everybody.
Hey, guys.